we started out with saying that manhood is in a state of confusion. And we unpacked how men don't know how to deal with their problems or their pain, their responsibilities, extended adolescence, went back in history and dealt with some of the historical perspective, because that's where we are as men. It's confusing. It's in a state of confusion.
Yeah. Session 1 really did help frame up our problems and how we got to where we are. And then in Session 2, we started getting on the solution side, going all the way back to Genesis 1 and 2 and God's original intent for man. And we looked at how he modeled and mandated the create, cultivate, mandate.
Yeah, then we moved into a clear and compelling definition of authentic manhood. We talked about how we reject passivity and we accept responsibility, lead courageously, and invest eternally.
Yeah, and we kind of then pressed all that into what we call these 4 faces of manhood, this kind of multi-dimensionality. And I know in the very first one we talked about the king and the warrior, and talked about there in Session 4 that the king leads with an integrity and the warrior fights for what matters most.
Right, and then the friend, he pursues meaningful friendships. And then the lover, he in turn, he shares his heart. He's open about his heart. It's those 4 faces that make up the total authentic man that many of us try to alleviate from, but that's where it's found.
Yeah, and then we finish by looking at the seasons of a man's life and how we need to live intentionally in every season.
We really want to challenge you to continue on in this 33 series with us and continue on this journey into authentic manhood.